34 felonies that Trump was convicted on were all fake. It was just the Democrats persecuting.
I didn't say they were fake. They weren't even felonies.
Right? And you had no evidence for this. You couldn't provide one single source of evidence. It's just your emotions. And you didn't even know what the felonies were, right? But the invaluable lesson that you're teaching me is that if I ever want to run for president, all I have to do is go out, do some of the most morally atrocious things known to mankind. And as soon as I start being held accountable for them by the media and by the criminal justice system, I turn around to my voter base and I radicalize them around the fringe conspiracy theory that I actually didn't do any of these things. And it's just the other side of the aisle trying to persecute me because I'm your savior, and the deep state wants to destroy me because of that. Like, do you see how insane that is? You are a victim. You are a victim of America's largest con man. There's no evidence that exists to suggest that the words that you're saying are true. It is a fringe conspiratorial lie. And I am so vehemently strong in this conviction. I would love for you to disprove what I am saying by merely giving me any reasonable evidence to show that this is truly the Democrats unfairly persecuting a political opponent. Take it away.
Did you just cut me off?
Yeah, because you interrupted me twice. The first time I let you interrupt me, the second time I cut you off.
Yeah. All those cases where they changed it to felonies from misdemeanor are all done just to go after him.
I told you earlier why it was a felony and not a misdemeanor. It's because there's a predicate crime of election interference.
Yes.
That's the reason why there was a Class E felony determination rather than it being a misdemeanor.
That's what they're saying. The $6 million lawyers are saying, which I don't believe will go through.
It did.
He has the right for an appeal.
So on what grounds does Trump have to appeal his 34 felonies?
Yeah. He's still running, so they still haven't knocked him out yet. And I think
on what grounds does Trump have to appeal his 34 felonies?
He could just dispute them. Just say,
dispute on what grounds?
It's a witch hunt, exactly like what he was saying. That's what.
Wait, if it's a witch hunt, if this is truly right an evidently clear scenario of the Democrats just politically persecuting Trump, why can't you articulate the grounds that he would have to appeal the charges?
So, because hush money is not illegal.
What was illegal was the falsification of business records, right?
What did he say?
Money
name it. Can you name that one? What did he falsify?
What did he falsify? Yeah, privatized checks from his estate as well as his campaign funds, and he sent them to Stormy Daniels.
He had his thing saying it was for legal fees.
Yeah,
is that what he said wrong?
So it was
what should he have said? What should he have done?
You can't take campaign money and use it to pay off a P star to stay quiet about engaging in intercourse with them, right? So what he should have done was not paid her money out of his campaign.
It wasn't campaign money. He paid her on his own money. His lawyer paid it for him, which is a sleep bag.
Are you able to articulate, right, the grounds in which he had to appeal the 34 felonies?
Yeah, he'll just appeal it and say that they weren't felonies and it was a witch hunt. They have no grounds. It was... Everybody
they literally weren't felonies. You can deny reality, but they were.
No, they made them felonies.
No, Chef. So Parker's articulated to you what the felony was? Right?
I understand
told you what class of a felony
I disagree with it.
Okay, then you're just telling us that you disagree.
America, by the way.
You're just telling us that you disagree with New York state law.
Yes.
This isn't saying that it's not a felony. You're just saying that it shouldn't be a felony.
Actually, I think what they did is a bigger crime than they're charging him for, and they should be brought to the table for it. All of them charges.
Who's that?
The Democratic Party, the ones who are charging them.
Wait, what specific Democrats?
Biden and them, it's the Democrats attacking them.
Wait, I'm a part of the Democrat Party, but obviously I'm not persecuting him in the criminal justice system.
You guys are attacking them.
Can you answer my question? What Democrats are attacking him, like specifically?
You, the Biden administration,
how am I quote unquote like
you're doing it, Ian. You're doing it so bad.
How am I unfairly persecuting Trump, sir?
Those charges. Okay,
I brought the charges against Trump.
What's that guy's name, Bragg?
I brought the charges against Trump.
Bragg's campaign to take him down, and he did.
How did I?
Wait, but that doesn't
charge.
Wait, that doesn't. Wait, I'm sorry. Obviously, the prosecutor. I'm sorry, but obviously the prosecutor is going to want to convict, right, the person that they're prosecuting. Right, they want them to be convicted. No fucking shit. That doesn't change the jury determination.
Yeah.
So
saying the prosecutor wanted them to be convicted is like the dumbest shit I've ever heard as a response to it being rigged. Like, come on, dude.
We'll wait to see the outcome. He has the right to appeal.
Okay, he has the right to appeal, and is it likely? What grounds is he going to appeal on? What legitimate grounds does he have for appeal?
Right, he said that the grounds that he has to appeal is that it wasn't a felony, it was a misdemeanor. But then I literally detailed how it is a felony. What you're saying is that it shouldn't be a felony.
Yeah. Not only that, also the jury determination isn't going to be questioned in an appeal. Yeah. Right. That's not how appeals work. The jury determination is still accurate.
And they totally went after somebody trying to stop him from running. That's just dirty play.
You have no evidence that indicates that. It's just bullshit conspiracy theory nonsense that you literally believe for no reason.
Yeah, those are like crimes, and hopefully they'll be able to turn the table.
They're crimes? Trump's the criminal.
No.
So why are you voting for a criminal over a prosecutor? Can you tell me that?
Because he ran to take down Trump, and even left where he was to go do it.
He ran to take down Trump, and that's obviously what Wait, so by the way, a prosecutor obviously wants the person they're prosecuting to be fucking convicted.
Yeah, a prosecutor wants to prosecute. I don't know about you. That's not that insane.
I'll just add one more thing here.
Yo, Sam, thank you so much for the $20. Thank you so much for, if you're not sending cash, tap the screen to support the work. Yo, thank you so much, Sam. I appreciate that. That's fucking amazing. Thank you so much. Please up W Sam in the comment section right now. Thank you so much.
Trump probably, there's no one on earth that's been more investigated than Trump. And you got all these little cases.
Dude, why?
And spent more money.
Dude, what about the war crimes committed by the Nazis? Has that been investigated less?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what about
dude? Like what?
Dude, we literally had an international court formed to investigate the Nazis.
How much money?
The ICJ was formed for the Nuremberg trials.
Okay,
what international court of law did we have formed to investigate Trump?
Nobody's been more investigated than Trump.
Amy, thank you for the $5 on Venmo. That's a flat out lie. The Nazis, they literally had an international court formed to investigate them.
Okay, not in the world, but he's been investigated more than anybody.
So what's more likely? Has he been investigated a multitude of times because he's just broken the law a multitude of times?
No,
or he has to be investigated because he's your savior and let him piss in your fucking mouth?
Because he wants to drain that swamp. These guys are crooked.
Madeline, thank you for the $10 on Venmo for bringing Trump's charges on myself. I really appreciate you for the $10 on Venmo, Madeline. Thank you for the love. Go ahead.
Yeah. They're criminalizing. He wants to get in there and drain that swamp.
Okay, I have a question. Do you think that the 2020 election was stolen from Trump?
No, but there was some question.
Sam, thank you for the $20 on Venmo. Saying if you're not sending cash, tap the screen. Sam, I appreciate you. Let's get some massive W's for Sam in the comment section. Thank you for the $20. Go ahead. So you don't think that the 2020 election was stolen from Trump. So how could you say that Trump is going to drain the swamp when you willingly just conceded to the idea that he was the swamp, he was the corruption, and he was the one that has been claiming for the last 4 years that 2020 was stolen from him, when in all reality he's just baby raging.
I do think there's some stuff would have been...
Carrie, thank you for the $100 on PayPal. Yo, that's insane, Carrie. I want to see at least 1,000 W's for Carrie in the comment section right now for the $100 on PayPal. That is insane. Thank you so much for the massive love. Massive W's for Carrie down below. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Yeah, so Trump literally claimed that the election in 2020 was stolen from him. He then turned around and tried to rig it himself by sending false certificates of ascertainment to college to be certified as real, literally pressuring Mike Pence into violating a federal law. He also told the Justice Department to announce that they had found widespread voter fraud when they had it. That's what caused the head of the Justice Department, Bill Barr, to inevitably step down. He had this whole idea planned and scripted a month in advance to announce that he had won the 2020 election on the night of the election and to quote-unquote stop the count. How can you say that Trump is going to drain the swamp, stop the corruption, when I just listed 5 evidently clear scenarios of him acting in one of the most corrupt manners that we've ever seen from a sitting U.S. president in history?
Well, he was he was trying to delay it so he can get in there and see what happened at Georgia. When we went to bed, Trump was ahead 170,000 votes, and when we wake up, he didn't get any more votes, and he lost by 11,000. That should automatically be investigated.
What happened when he lost by 11,000? He called the head of Georgia, and he told him to find the votes somewhere.
Yeah, because it doesn't make sense that after we all go to bed, not one Trump vote came in, and all of a sudden they made up 170,000 votes, and he only won by...
That's a lie. That's actually super duper false. That's
11,000 votes.
This has been disproven time and time again. Can you give me a source to indicate that there was widespread election fraud in Georgia?
Yeah, and he just sent people in there. He tried to protest.
Shoff, can you give me any evidence? Shuff, can you give me any evidence
that
to
indicate? Let him try to get any either.
No, they did, right? So he took this court case, right, that, the election was stolen from him, and there was widespread voter fraud in states such as Georgia, right, to 63 handpicked courts. All 63 of them told Trump that he was wrong and he didn't have any evidence for it, including 34 judges with Republican-appointed judges, and then 17 courts with Trump-appointed judges.
Yes.
Lacey, I appreciate you for the Venmo. So how could you say that there's widespread voter fraud in Georgia when this has been debunked time and time again?
Well, because it's so close. Georgia and these guys, it takes them forever to count. They have a water leak. Just weird shit happens. So, and he was the president of the United States.
Okay, so you're saying that that the election was rigged for Biden because the vote was close?
You don't think the president should be able to go in there and check votes? You don't think it should be examined?
It's not about questioning.
They investigate him. Why can't we do some investigating?
It's not about questioning the outcome of the election. It's denying it and incessantly denying it for 4 years and literally trying to rig it yourself. That's in question here.
Yeah.
You're making a massive conflation. A massive, massive conflation. He didn't just merely question it. He tried to rig it. He's been indicted, then admitted to it.
Okay, in America, we get to go to court, and then we get to
Shuff, he admitted to it in court.
He sent the people. Yeah, he did. Everybody knows what he did, but it's...
Oh my God, you just admit that Trump sent fake slates of electors to cast fake Trump votes into the Electoral College.
They'll probably get indicted too.
Wait, so do you support Trump trying to rig the outcome of the 2020 election?
No, he wasn't trying to rig it. He was trying to get in there and see if they were cheating.
But you just admitted that he sent fake slates of electors to send false certificates of ascertainment to Congress to be certified as real.
That's what the indictment says.
That's what he admitted to.
That's what the $1 million lawyers have written down in the indictment.
That's what Trump admitted to.
Trump's saying that he was trying to get in there to see if they threw away Trump votes. But now we'll never know because they covered it up.
Shuff, Trump literally admitted to the Supreme Court that this is exactly what he did. He admitted he tried to rig the outcome of 2020.
Yeah, and he went to Pence. He tried to stop the election so we could check it out.
So do you affirm that Trump tried to rig the outcome of the 2020 election?
He's like, he did it, but it was good. It was actually really good.
He tried to protest it.
Okay, so how
could he protesting it? Yeah. Yeah, that's typically how presidents throughout history have protested it. Am I right? Yeah, definitely.
And if he asks a question, he got impeached for doing the same thing.
How can you say that?
Hey, what's going on with the Hunter Biden?
He didn't try to do that in 2016.
Why is the Biden family getting millions from China?
What?
Why are they getting millions of dollars from some company?
Yeah, Casey, are you voting for Trump?
No, but did that Shuff just admit to being at J6? He said...
Thank you for coming.
Oh, we need to. Let's ask that question. Yeah.
Yeah, we need to clarify that. Yo, possible W from the guest. Shuff, can you unmute yourself?
Do what?
Were you at J6?
Hell no.
Okay.
Okay.
I just have one last question for you here, man. Right? So you said that Trump was protesting the outcome of the 2020 election. I don't know about
to.
1 second.
Trying to, yeah. Definitely.
Shuff, if you interrupt me here,
they're going to charge him for crimes.
Shuff, if you interrupt me, I'm going to kick you. If you interrupt me, I'm going to kick you. Okay? So I don't know about you, but I want to say that literally sending fake slates of electors to 7 states to cast literally fake Trump votes to Congress.
Who were these electors? Fake electors. They're what?
All right, moving on. I made it very clear that I would kick him if he interrupted me. Moving on to our next guest, chat. If you're in the queue, make sure that you're voting for Trump. We're just looking for our next guest at this point, y'all. Make sure that you're double tapping on that phone screen as well. If you want to support either myself or Parker over here, our Venmo's, Cash Apps, PayPal's in the bio. Also, we have 6.4 thousand people in here right now. Double tap on the phone screen, every single one of you. If you guys
get to 3 million likes,
we could get to 3 million in no time. Double tap on the phone screen.
And